The photo looks harmless at first. Almost boring. The kind of picture you scroll past without stopping. A man stands still, framed by trees and open space. The light is soft. The moment feels calm. There is no sign of danger. No urgency. No reason to believe anything is wrong. It could have been taken on any normal day, at any normal place, by anyone passing through. And that's what makes it unsettling. Because this photo was taken just minutes before he disappeared. At the time, no one noticed anything strange. The man wasn't running. He wasn't injured. He wasn't panicked. His posture was relaxed, almost casual, like someone pausing for a memory. The camera captured him standing there, alive, present, unaware that this would be the last confirmed moment of his existence. Investigators later returned to the exact spot where the photo was taken. They stood where the camera had been. They followed the direction he was facing. They studied the background inch by inch. Nothing stood out. No cliff edge nearby. No dangerous terrain just out of frame. No signs of struggle. No obvious place where someone could vanish. The timestamp on the photo became critical. It placed him there at a very specific moment. Just minutes later, his phone went silent. No calls. No messages. No movement. It was as if he stepped out of the world immediately after the shutter clicked. Friends described him as experienced. Cautious. Not someone who would wander off without a reason. He knew the area well enough to avoid obvious risks. He wasn't known for reckless behavior. Which raised a disturbing question. If nothing seemed wrong in that photo, if nothing dangerous was visible, if everything looked normal, then what happened in the moments after? Because whatever it was, it happened fast. And it left no trace behind. The minutes after the photo are where the story breaks apart. Investigators reconstructed the timeline carefully. The photo was taken at a known time. The camera data confirmed it. His phone record showed activity just before that moment. A brief signal. A location ping. Normal digital noise that proves someone is still moving through the world. Then, nothing. No outgoing calls. No incoming messages. No location updates. It wasn't a slow fade. It was an abrupt stop. Search teams focused on that window of time. If something happened, it had to be within minutes. Maybe even seconds. They widened the search area based on how far a person could reasonably travel on foot in that time. Trails were checked. Paths were followed. Nearby terrain was scanned from the air. Nothing. No footprints leading away. No broken branches. No disturbed ground. Even trained dogs struggled. Some picked up a scent briefly, then lost it completely, as if it simply ended in the open. Handlers described it as unnatural. Not scattered. Not confused. Just gone. The phone added another layer of mystery. It was never found. No signal ever returned. No last ping miles away. No sudden reconnection. It didn't move. It didn't travel. It vanished along with him. People asked the obvious questions. Did he fall? Was there an accident? Did someone take him? But none of those fit cleanly. There were no cliffs close enough. No water nearby that could explain a silent disappearance. No signs of violence. No witnesses. No screams reported. No unusual sounds. It was as if the timeline itself had been cut. And that terrified investigators more than any clear answer ever could. Because when events stop without explanation, it suggests something happened that left no opportunity to react. No call for help. No attempt to escape. No warning at all. When the evidence runs out, theories rush in to fill the silence. Some were simple. He got lost. He wandered off the path. He panicked. But seasoned hikers don't vanish like that. Even in panic, people leave traces. Scuffed soil. Broken leaves. Something behind. Here, there was nothing. Others suggested an accident. A hidden sinkhole. A sudden collapse. A fall into something unseen. Search teams examined the ground inch by inch. No unstable earth. No openings. No places a body could disappear into without leaving damage. Nature usually shows its hand. This time, it didn't. Then came the darker ideas. Abduction. But abductions are messy. They involve movement. Noise. Evidence. Another set of footprints. Tire marks. A witness who notices something out of place. None of that existed. The area was quiet, but not isolated enough for something so precise to go unnoticed. People online began dissecting the photo itself. They zoomed into the background. Enhanced shadows. Adjusted contrast. Some claimed they saw shapes that weren't there before. Others insisted the light looked wrong. Too flat. Too still. As if the moment had been frozen unnaturally. Investigators dismissed most of it. Our brains search for patterns when answers are missing. But even they admitted something felt off. The most unsettling theories were the ones that couldn't be tested. That he encountered something sudden and overwhelming. Something that left no time to react. No chance to run. No instinct to call for help. The kind of event that ends a story in a single breath. Whether that something was human, environmental, or something we don't fully understand, no one could say. What made the case linger was how normal everything looked right up until the end. No warning signs. No strange behavior. No sense of danger. Just a man taking a photo, and then ceasing to exist in the timeline. Cases like this are uncomfortable because they don't fit categories. They don't teach lessons. They don't resolve. They just sit there. Waiting. The search began the way all searches do. Fast. Focused. Hopeful. Rescue teams arrived within hours. Rangers sealed off the area. Dogs were brought in while the scent was still fresh. Drone scanned from above. Volunteers lined up, forming grids, walking shoulder to shoulder through brush and trees. This was not a casual operation. Everyone involved believed he could still be alive. At first, the dogs followed his trail from the spot where the photo was taken. For a short distance, everything made sense. Footprints matched his boots. Broken twigs pointed in the direction he had walked. The ground told a clear story. Then, without warning, the trail ended. Not faded. Not scattered. Ended. The dogs circled. Trainers urged them forward. Again and again, they returned to the same place. Confused. Whining. Unable to find even a trace of his scent beyond that point. Searchers widened the radius. They expected to pick it up somewhere else. People don't just stop existing. But no matter how far they expanded, nothing appeared. No footprints leading away. No disturbed soil. No dropped gear. No blood. No sign of a struggle. It was as if he had reached that spot and been erased. Days turned into nights. Then more days. Weather remained calm. No storms to explain washed away evidence. Visibility was good. Conditions were almost ideal for a search. Still nothing. Experienced rescuers admitted privately they had never seen anything like it. Even in the worst cases, there is usually a mistake. A misturn. A hidden ravine. Something logical waiting to be found. Here, logic had nothing to grab onto. By the end of the official search, the language changed. Rescue quietly became recovery. Hope thinned. Resources pulled back. The forest returned to silence. But one thing kept bothering everyone involved. The photo had placed him exactly there. And yet, the ground refused to confirm it. The photo didn't end the story. It made it impossible to forget. Once the search was called off, the image took on a life of its own. Investigators studied every pixel. Experts zoomed in on shadows. Contrast was adjusted. Colors were enhanced. People searched for reflections in his eyes, shapes in the background, anything that hinted at what happened next. Nothing new appeared. No hidden figure. No movement. No threat. Just a man standing still, unaware that the moment had already become evidence. Authorities explored every reasonable explanation. A fall into a hidden crevice. An animal attack. Sudden medical collapse. Each theory required something the scene refused to provide. There were no cliffs nearby. No blood. No torn clothing. No sounds reported by other hikers. The area had been busy that day. People were coming and going. No one heard a scream. No one saw him run. No one saw him leave the trail in panic. That silence was the loudest clue of all. Years passed, and the case drifted into the category no investigator wants to use. Unexplained. The forest changed. Seasons erased whatever small traces might have existed. But the photo stayed the same. Frozen. Clear. Unhelpful. Some believe he walked away intentionally. That he wanted to disappear. But that theory struggles too. He left everything behind. His gear. His plans. His life. There was no preparation. No message. No pattern. Others believe something happened that science can't easily explain. A moment of disorientation. A rare psychological event. A place where perception fails. These ideas sound extreme. Until you look at the evidence. Because the last confirmed moment of his life is preserved. Sharp. Undeniable. Ordinary. And that is what makes it unsettling. He didn't vanish into darkness. He vanished from daylight. From a place where nothing should have gone wrong. The photo doesn't show death. It shows calm. And maybe that's the final truth. Whatever happened next was sudden, silent, and never meant to be seen.